So for those of you who don't know, basically over the weekend, or it wasn't even over the weekend, I think it was last week, at some point last week, Xbox did release a bunch of unused or they weren't unused, they were being used. They basically deleted a bunch of accounts that were using gamer tags that no one ever used anymore. They deleted silver accounts that had 0 gamer score that haven't been used in months, basically. And I can't remember the exact amount, but I think it was like over 1 million accounts or something like that. And so a ton of OG gamer tags were released, and a ton of you guys have probably already heard it. I'm just trying to explain it for those of you who haven't heard anything about this, but it was honestly like trending on Twitter last week just because how many people were talking about this. Because literally everyone was trying to get an OG gamer tag, and a ton of people did, and a lot of people weren't as lucky. I was actually lucky enough to get the gamer tag Maxes. I'll show you guys right here. Right there, Maxes, and that is my Xbox gamer tag right now. That is my only Xbox account, so any other account that you guys see that has like Obey IMAX or Obey Maxes, whatever, it's not me anymore. My only Xbox gamer tag is going to be this OG gamer tag Maxes, and I really did want to get the Max account, but that account is in use. It wasn't somebody took it, but the OG like Max gamer tag, the guy who originally got that gamer tag still plays. I searched up the gamer tag myself and it said like last online 5 days ago, and I was like, what the hell? So I wasn't lucky enough to get the OG Max gamer tag, but I did get the Max's gamer tag, and it still looks pretty clean. I mean, just look at that in the lobby. The Max's gamer tag looks so nice. And then just to clear things up for any of you wondering, my PSN name didn't change at all. A lot of people were thinking I left Obey just because I changed my Xbox gamer tag. I didn't leave Obey. I'm still in Obey. I just wanted the clean gamer tag because it was available. Oh, and by the way, I am playing this on Xbox One. A bunch of people were commenting on my last video that I made on BO1 because the day I made that video, or the day I put it on YouTube, was the day that BO1 was backwards compatible on Xbox One, but I wasn't playing Black Ops 1 on the Xbox One. I was playing it on 360, and so I had a ton of people commenting like, you know you can play this on Xbox One now, right? The day I recorded that video was the day before it was released on Xbox One, and so that's why I wasn't. There were a ton of people hating on the backwards compatibility feature too, but I noticed, at least in my opinion, I'm not trying to start any fights or anything like that, but the only people I saw that were complaining about Black Ops 1 being on Xbox One was the PS4 players, and so I was just assuming that they're salty that they can't play Black Ops 1 on their PS4. There were a ton of people saying, oh, it's just the same game but with a shittier controller. Yeah, but that's what backwards compatibility is. What were you expecting? We know it's not a rework. The reason we're excited is because this is reviving the game almost. Earlier this week, there were 100,000 people on this game. For Black Ops 1, that is insane. That's more players than there are on BO2 right now, which is the most played Call of Duty. Yes, we know it's not a remaster. That's not why we're freaking out. We're happy because this is really cool. We can play an old-gen game on the next-gen consoles and still play with people on the old-gen consoles. That's cool in my opinion. I don't know about you guys. Kind of angered me that people were complaining about it, but then I noticed the only people that were complaining were really PS4 players. One major reason why me, Crackers, and then Cynical have been excited for this is because we can finally find some hardcore games on this game. Before this backwards compatibility came out, you could never find hardcore games on this. Like maybe on the weekend you could find one lobby, and even then it'd be like a 4v4. And so finding games has always been really, really hard. But ever since the backwards compatibility has came out on the Xbox One, you literally never have trouble finding a hardcore lobby. Honestly, so nice. God, even the backwards compatibility couldn't fix my teammates fucking killing me.
My bad.
Oh, okay, he said my bad, that's alright. At least he apologized. Anyways though, guys, I think that is gonna have to do it for the video. Hopefully you all enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to leave a thumbs up on it for me because I would really appreciate it and it really helps me out. But until next time, guys, this has been Max. Peace.